This was a bad idea to give me this, by the way. I'm ADHDing out right now. Do you want to do like one of those like old kung fu movie fights? Like, hi everybody. I'm Jake.
I'm Mary.
And we're technically Broads of Bourbon. I'm going through an opposite transition now, though.
Looks good on you, though.
Thank you. We're very excited. And got a little bit of a curveball here today. Not really bourbon, is it? Tequila. All right. I like tequila. I don't know about you.
No, I like tequila.
I think tequila rules. If it's not whiskey, it's probably tequila for me. But I don't get to try it often. And usually when I do, it's just the tried and true classic Don Julio, which I love. But we were gifted this to review.
Well, Jess was out and about at a tequila dinner, a mezcal dinner, and met some reps of this new tequila company. And they heard that we liked whiskey, and since tequila is also aged in barrels, they were gracious enough to donate the Soledad Tequila bottle for our cause. And so, you know, as tequila drinkers, we definitely were gung-ho to try this one out. Jake, you want to spout off some facts about what you've learned thus far about this Soledad?
Yeah, I learned a lot and I've already forgotten it. So, Soledad, this is an 8-year extra anejo tequila. So, with tequilas, you usually have your silver, your like reposado or whatever the it's called, and then anejo. That all has to do with the amount that the tequila is aged.
There's blancos.
Blanco is
less than 3 months. They're usually clear.
Blanco would be more of like a moonshine equivalent to whiskey.
Reposado.
It's like 9 months, I believe. Is the
max. It's 3 to 9 months usually.
3 to 9 in there, and that's good. Adds a little color. Then you have your anejos, which I believe are 1 to 3 year aged, and then you have your extra anejo, which is over 3 years, and that's what we have here today. But specifically, these are aged in ex-bourbon barrels.
Supposedly Heaven Hill.
Slightly relevant.
I'm still hot, but we had to get the hillbilly fan out.
Yeah, the old tried and true.
It's really working hard over here.
We're doing great over here. Now I look like a Southern Belle. A gentleman suitor? I do declare.
I don't say. You don't say. I feel like I'm back in Mexico. Anyway, it is very hot and humid right now, and around this time last year, we were actually in Mexico, in Puerto Vallarta, very hot and humid at a tequila farm, and this feels like that. So this is very fitting that we're going to be drinking room temperature tequila. It's probably getting heated up.
It's spicy.
It's spicy.
Devil's cut.
Spicy. Used to work at a tequila bar, learned a lot about tequilas, was unaware of this additive thing. So I couldn't tell you for sure if there was any additives in this. It has, from notes that we have uncovered, it's supposed to have a really nice dark color consistency to it, which usually means it's a fine age. And most of you hopefully know that you're not supposed to actually take shots muy anejos. You're supposed to sip them. It's like cognac. It's like an after dinner kind of thing where you enjoy it. You're not doing spring break 1999 shots of this stuff. We're back again. We had to move outside because Jake's mascara was running and it was really awkward. Now we have these 2 little schnauzer babies running through the shot. Old granddad even had to come out here because his skin cancer is getting worse. He needed to air out. But anyway, back to tequila basics. Before we crack this open, Jake was going to share some fine facts about tequila, just for you folks out there that really aren't well versed in the realm of tequila.
Tequila.
Hell
yeah, dog. So, just like bourbon, how it has to be like at least 51% corn mash bill and then aged in a freshly charged oak barrel, tequila also has its own rules. So one has to be made from blue agave. In this case, this is 100% agave, which generally means it's better. If it's just a tequila, it has to be at least 51% blue agave, but then they can also add like sugar to help with the fermentation and stuff. But that, we don't want that. We want 100% of that good. And that's what this is. I already went over the aging and stuff too. But that's kind of the gist of it. It's blue agave, and it's made in Mexico. Jalisco specifically. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and also it's pretty cool. A lot of bourbons, they outsource their barrels after they're done aging the whiskey to Mexico. So I know Jack Daniel's is a really popular one for a lot of the tequila companies to use. But in this case, we mentioned earlier that this is supposed to be aged in Heaven Hill, which is a very, very popular whiskey company out of Kentucky. So, without further ado, I say we crack into this.
I don't know how to open the bottle. This packaging is very confusing.
Ooh, gotta get. Hold on.
Can she do it? Good Lord, Jandith. Oh, that's nice.
I mean, I'm really feeling this. This is a really solid bottle. It's even got, you know, they split some money into the quality of this.
Ribbed for her pleasure. This is a nice box too. I like the packaging.
Now, this is definitely some ancient hieroglyphics. That's cool. Hopefully
yeah, it's a barrel and agave.
Ooh, that's sweet smelling.
Oh, spicy.
You gonna pour some for us?
Sure. I like the. I don't know how to. I don't know. That feels. No, don't thumb it.
Don't overdo it on this. It's little babies here.
I'm scared. That should be good. That should be good. I'm not trying to get rowdy today.
You're going to a rager after this.
Got knocked loose show later, dude. Ay, Dios mío, papi. Where'd you put the...
It's on old Granddad's head. Thank you, old Granddad.
Ooh, and that's heavy, too. Just like a Frey Ranch bottle. You could definitely weaponize this.
You could.
If you needed to.
Yeah.
Put that in a sock and swing.
Definitely. I mean, this bottle is heavy.
I know, and it actually really contrasts my hair nicely.
It does.
It kind of matches
copper.
that, like,
it
coppery.
Does. I mean, I agree. I'm nosing it. Getting nosy. It's got a really sweet nose.
What the
It's almost like sweet tarts.
This is probably like the third tequila I've ever drank in my life. Also, I've never had an anejo or an extra anejo. So
he's on a reposado budget. This is like so like obviously you can tell it's tequila, but it's got a really sweet nose.
Yeah, no, this smells really good. It almost has like a vanilla-y, not custard, but like a toffee.
What is that? It's
coffee.
It smells
it's coffee.
so sweet.
It smells like coffee, like a really sweet coffee drink.
It smells like it tastes. Definitely tequila.
Oh, that's nice.
Very smooth.
It's a little warm from the she shed, but...
Yeah, it's a little warm. But it really brings back that experience of being in Mexico trying to drink tequila, but can't because it was too hot outside.
Sweating your balls off. Yeah, unlike bourbon where it burns as it goes down, tequila feels cool. It chills your soul.
This burn's going out. Yeah, no, you definitely get the caramel, caramel flavoring. Not flavoring, not saying there's that in here, but from the barrel itself, you're pulling that. I think like a little pepper. I think there's a little pepper in here.
This is like dessert. This is really good. Like you want this after dinner. Like you know how Nanny or Grandma, she always orders like coffee, even if it's like 10 o'clock at night after dinner. She's like, I'll have a cup of coffee. Little Italian woman. This should replace that. I don't want coffee. I want this. This is
nice sipper.
good. There's like no harshness to it. It's super smooth.
I
don't even know what proof this is.
80.
80 proof?
Yeah. This would go well with the cigar too.
This would destroy with a cigar.
Yeah, this would be really good with a cigar.
Ay, Dios mío, papi.
I don't know. I want to say there's more to it, like with flavor, but I mean, obviously you're getting the agave, you're getting the barrel notes, the caramel, a little wood, but it's a sweet lingering. It's not overly sweet. It's just like just enough to almost come off as like an unsweetened cognac, like a played down cognac where you get that nice syrupy mouthfeel, but like not the sweetness. Just a smooth tequila that you can sit and enjoy in hot, humid temperatures.
I want them to make a candle out of this. This is probably like the best smelling spirit.
You could make a musk out of this. I'd wear it.
This is what Brad Pitt probably smells like. If I had to guess.
And divorce. Okay, so definitely vanilla caramel from the barrels. That's pulling. But I'm definitely gonna add to. I get pepper. I do, even though it doesn't overwhelm the sweet smoothness of this.
Like at the top of the palate.
Yeah, well, pepper at the top.
Gives you a little.
You definitely get that. You definitely are getting a little bit of that tequila salt on the top as well. A little pepper. But one of those weird, not weird necessarily, not detrimental, but something I always misidentifying because I'm not a smoker. Tobacco. And this definitely has hints of tobacco to it. And it's very complimenting. I like that. That's in the nose really and the palate, the tobacco. But it works.
Yeah, no, this is delicious. I'm a fan. I'm probably just going to switch over to this, actually. If I ever move from the States, it'll be wherever they make this. Jalisco, here I come.
I think MSRP on this is about 160. But it's a beautiful bottle, so you know they put some really good craftsmanship into making sure that this looked good.
Excuse my French?
But
160?
Yeah.
Well, Wild Turkey's still 20, so we'll just stick with that, guys. All right.
So this is definitely a tequila treat to put on your shelf and collect. And we'll definitely get some more of this stuff to hold on to for our tequila collection as well.
Yeah. And it makes a good bludgeoning instrument.
All right.
Well, time to rate this. I already know what I'm giving it. This is tits. This is really good. Most tequilas that you'll buy suck ass. This rules. Okay? I don't even know what to say. This is really good. What are words? Has a really good nose. It tastes wonderful. It's not harsh. Tits.
Stits?
It's tits. Slits. I don't care.
Okay, it's 4. It's fine. I don't really recall him really ever giving anything a tits rating.
I gave Fat Baby a tits.
Okay.
That was my first tits.
Well, if we're judging tequilas in the fact that I really like sipping tequilas, he's gonna give it tits. And I'm gonna smack the wig off him. Just kidding. It's good.
You could do it.
It's I give it a 5 out of 5. For people that are really tequila connoisseurs, I think you really like this a lot. And this isn't for mass consumption for you to go to a rager and do shots of. This is something that you actually want to sit and sip and enjoy. So for that reason, smack the wig off me. Digging it, loving it. Good job, Soledad. Definitely some big fans over here. Keep it up. This show wouldn't be possible without the influential, creative ideas behind this man, Mr. OGD.
So cheers to you, OGD, you rotten, skin-riddled bastard. I don't know.
It's skin cancer.
Yeah, it's skin cancer. He's in remission. God, that's so good.
Oh, I'm having a heat attack. It's really getting
That's hot here.
We're in the she shed, the sauna, and it is definitely, we're feeling it.